Hey guys, welcome to my 31 days of October. I'm going to jump right in on this first day. It's going to be a half skull face, half glam face, just the way I like it. So I'm starting out this video and I put on this cute shirt that I got with like skull hands, but they like put the skull hands too low on the shirt, so it just kind of looks like I have really saggy boobs or something. Anyway, I'm still wearing it because I spent money on it, so yeah. Alright, let's get started. So I'm starting out with my Too Faced Hangover Primer and I'm applying this all over my skin just to give it a really nice hydrated look. I'm next going to take one of my beauty wedges and a white cream face makeup just from Spirit, the Halloween store, and I'm using the sponge to apply this all over the half of my face. I'm using a sponge because it will prevent streaking and it also will give me the most coverage out of the product. I'm then going to go ahead and grab a powder and set that entire half of my face. I'm just using baby powder, but any powder will work. Next, I'm going in with the black track from MAC, and I'm going to go ahead and start to draw some of the larger shapes that are included in this skull makeup. They're kind of hard to explain, so it's just easier if you really just watch and pay attention. But you can really do anything for this part, just as long as you're defining like the features that a skull would have defined, which like for me would be like the nose. I'm making the sides of my face smaller, and I'm also outlining the eyes and where my teeth are going to go. You kind of want to just give yourself some structure for where we're going to be putting all the little details. I'm also going in and just starting to mark out where I'm going to put the teeth and the jaw area. It's also a lot easier if you have a photo reference that you're kind of looking at and going based off of. Luckily I had done this makeup before, so I was able to look at that picture, but before that I was looking at the Tate Langdon like skull face from American Horror Story. Right after mapping out our face, you should have something kind of like this. Alright, next I'm just going to be grabbing a NYX liquid liner and I'm going to start to draw in the teeth and the little gaps in between the teeth. And I'm also going to go back over some of the details that I made and really flick out the edges to give them a nice, I guess more kind of like natural-ish look. Because right now the edges are pretty blunt and it doesn't look very clean and put together. Okay, after sketching out some of the shapes and cleaning up some of the edges, you should have something like this. I am then going back in with that MAC black track, and I'm going to start to fill in some of the larger shapes or any areas that just require a lot of black. And after I've filled in all the shapes, I'm going to go back in with just any black eyeshadow you have to set it, that way it won't crease or move around on you. My favorite black shadow is from the Kat Von D palette, and here you see me doing what I said before, just setting the shapes to make sure that they don't move around or crease or look gross or anything. I'm also going to go in with a little angled brush and begin to do some shading. This is what's really going to bring the look together. I like to make a little gradient under the teeth to make them stand out a little bit more. Alright, now I'm going back in with a liquid liner and again just really defining those spaces in between the teeth because we don't want to have like perfect square teeth because that's not natural. Most people's teeth are a little bit rounded, and doing this will just really help to space out every tooth a little bit and make it stand out just a little bit more and keep it from getting too muddy. Taking a little bit more of that MAC black track and filling in that little space right there because it looked kind of weird when you could see my lip. I also go around wherever I made any like lines or details, and I just like to shade them also. This is right about when my camera decided to die, but basically you guys got to finish the whole thing. The only other thing I did was fill in that part on the side. So we're officially done with the skull face portion of this. Now moving on to the beauty, I'm going to go ahead and tape off my eye and fill in my eyebrows using my NYX Tame and Frame pomade. I am then going to go ahead and clean them up with a little bit of my Maybelline Age Rewind concealer. I'm taking some concealer to prime my eyes and then making sure to set it with the powder afterwards. So for this look today, I just kind of went for like a really deep smoky eye. I'm using the Kat Von D palette, starting out with that light brown shade and applying that all over the crease area. I'm next going to go in with one of the darker browns and start to build up that outer edge of my eye and give it a really nice smoky look. Finally, I'm going to take some black and really just deepen up that outer corner. Next, I'm going to take Pearl from Becca, and I'm going to go ahead and use that on the lid area and the inner corner just to, again, add some dimension and create like a really subtle cut crease. I'm also going to then use that NYX black liner and create a wing. Once you remove your tape, go ahead and clean up a little bit, and then start to apply some foundation, which I already did. And once you've applied your foundation and blended it out, go ahead and put on some concealer where you would normally highlight or conceal, which for me is under my eyes, forehead, and chin. I'm then going to again blend that out and bake that side of my face with my baby powder as always. Once that's set, I'm going to use my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in medium to brush it off. And then I'm going to go ahead and smoke out underneath my eye using that dark brown and a little bit of the black closer to the outer corner from the Kat Von D palette. Next, I'm again taking MAC Black Track and I'm going to fill in my waterline. I'm then using my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer and my Makeup Geek contour pan, and I think Heartbreak, it's whatever the deepest one is, and using some powder to clean up that contour. I'm next going to go in with some Poured Opal from Becca, and I'm using this as kind of a base because I'm going to go over it with the Anastasia Glow Kit, and I'm pretty sure this color is called Sunkiss. Then going in with the Morphe blush to blend everything together, and I am brushing off that bake again. I'm then going to go in with my Benefit They're Real mascara and apply some Demi Wispies just to that one eye. I didn't do such a good job of showing this next part, but I'm going in with my NYX Espresso liner, lining that lip, and then I'm also going to go in with the NYX Matte Lipstick in Gold Digger. And that completes today's tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please tune back in tomorrow for some more Halloween looks. Catch you guys next time.